welcome back to What Is Ken Doing? I'm going to take a look at this model that I just picked up on eBay a couple weeks ago. It's the Monogram 1956 Chevy. It's 1/24th scale, and this is a vintage model. My brother actually had this exact model when he was a kid, and honestly I think I'm the one that wound up putting it together. But it's a neat little kit, and this one is from 1978. Let's see here, yeah, there's the copyright 1978, and you can see it's still in its original cellophane. I've opened it, I cut the bottom of the plastic off, but it's in the original cellophane, which is pretty cool. Really good kit, basic kit. There's not a whole lot to it, so we'll take a quick look. And there's actually one thing that I was very disappointed in with the kit, and I'm going to show it to you and actually ask for some suggestions on how to fix the problem. So let's take a look at what the kit's got inside. Here's the kit, molded in baby blue. I think as kids we didn't even bother painting the body. I think we just left it that color and then just painted everything else. But here's the decal sheet. It's got some neat pinstripe decals you can use. Here's our rubber tires. They are Goodyear steel belted radial tires. The picture on the box has them actually raised white letter, so I may think about doing something like that. Here's the instruction pack, and pretty basic kit as far as the instructions go. It is a lot of just exploded view pictures, which is great. Easy to follow, and there's really not much there to do. We've got a nice chrome tree. We've got all kinds of stuff here, the bumpers and the grill and everything. It's got the original hubcaps. It also has a nice set of Western wheels right here. That's the ones that I believe we actually used on the car, and I think that I'm going to probably use either the original hubcaps on this build, or I may use something different because I've got something in mind for those Western wheels. I think I'm going to use those on the Chevy van kit that I've got. I've been looking for a good set of wheels for that. I think they may work well. So that's the chrome tree, and then you'll notice it's got either these bucket seats or it's got the original bench seat as well. So I like the bench seat. I think I'm probably going to stick with that, use those buckets on a different thing, or maybe just put them in the parts bin for a little while. The floor pan is all molded one piece, exhaust into it. I guess that was pretty typical back then, and so that's okay. I think we'll leave it as is and detail it out that way. But one of the things that I did like about this kit is it's got a couple of exhaust options. Back here on the same tree as the bench seat, you can see it's got option for the ram's horn exhaust. It also has an option for headers. It's got a small block Chevy, probably would be a 283 or maybe a 327. Could have even been a 265. I can't remember what year they stopped putting a 265 in the car. I know 55 they did it, but I think by 57 they had quit using it and gone to the 283. So there's that. The dashboard actually has some real nice detail on it. You probably can't see it in the video, but it's even got the speedometer and the clock and everything all stamped in, and there's some nice original style embossing as far as how the chrome would look on the dash as well. It's got the huge steering wheel that would have been in the car originally as well. I don't believe there's an option for a performance style steering wheel, but that's okay. I kind of like this one. So that's that. And this kit also has right there is the actual hood hinge for it. It's kind of neat that you can do that. I kind of wish that they still did that on kits. It seems like most of the kits today you just kind of drop the hood on and that's all you can do with it. So that's that. And then we've got an optional hood scoop right there, and the hood has the marks on it where you can cut the hole in the hood as well. And then there's a roll cage, and these little pieces here, let's see if we can get that in the camera. There they are. These four pieces right here are actually purchased so that you can glue them in to the floor pan in the 4 holes here, so that you can do like a 3 or a 4 inch body lift in the back and kind of jack the car up like they would have done back in the 60s for hot rod. This car has an option for a dual quad intake. This one actually fell off. The distributor is made onto the intake, but there's dual quad set up, and it's got the original style air breather. Individual battery is there also. You can't really see it too well, but there's that. And then there's also an option here for a single quad intake, and there's the carburetor for it. And this kit has also a twin turbo setup that I think I'm probably going to just pack up in a Ziploc bag and save for a different project. I don't really want to use it on this one, but it is cool that it's got this twin turbo setup, and that'll be useful on probably some kind of a hot rod or something like that. But it's set up with manual transmission, and it's got the chrome period correct style valve covers. I may actually dechrome those and paint those body color, and then just detail out the Chevrolet insignia across them. I think that's probably a little bit more accurate, and I like it better that way. So that's the chrome tree as far as that goes. There is just the traditional one-piece glass, which I think I may try to cut apart and get rid of the bow across the ceiling as well. So that's the basics of the kit. And when I opened this, remember I said this was factory sealed. It had never been opened before. I got this from a guy in California. And the thing that was very distressing to me, very disappointing, is when I opened the kit, the first thing I saw was this. The roof has been crushed on this. And so my question to a lot of you guys out there is, what have you done for situations like this? There's no cracks in the roof. It's all just been pushed down from weight, probably something heavy sitting on the box for years and years at the bottom of somebody's closet. But I would really rather not cut this thing into a convertible, because I really like the hardtop. But at the same time, I'm just not quite sure what to do to get that straightened up and make it look right. I can live with the possibility that there may be a little bit of wave in the posts for the wing windows, but my thought was to either warm the car up in hot water and slowly bend it back into position, maybe even bend it a little bit too far past where it should be so that it can relax back into a straight position, possibly use my heat gun from a distance and warm it up that way. So anyway, I'm looking for your suggestions, so please leave a comment on that if you've ever experienced this situation, especially some of you big guys who have been doing this, Dr. Cranky and Fast Jimmy, and you guys all out there that have been doing this for a long time. I want to hear what you've done in this kind of situation before too. So leave a comment about that if you wouldn't mind. And anyway, that's the kit. It's a 1956 Chevy from Monogram. I think I paid, actually I think I only paid like $6 for this, plus a few dollars for shipping from this guy out in California. So it's a great kit. It is 1/24th scale, so it's a little bit bigger than the 1/25th, but 1/24th, 1/25th, when you do the math on it, you've got a 1-to-1 scale difference of about 3 inches on the car, if it's even that much. So you can tell the difference when it's sitting next to another one, but I don't care. I like the kit. I bought it for nostalgia's sake, and it's going to be a fun one to build. I do remember this kit goes together really easy, so if you're just looking for a good fast build, this is a great option for you. Love to hear what's going on in your world. Give us a comment, leave us some videos, subscribe to us, let us know. This is Ken from What Is Ken Doing? We'll talk to you later.